Hello Capricorn, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your April mid-month tarot check for April 2020. All Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I so appreciate everyone who's been watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, and sharing my videos. Thank you so much for that. And if you're new and you'd like to hit the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, which is about every week. So last week I posted a requested video on the pandemic. And next week I'm going to do a seasonal tarot check that will cover the months of May, June, July, and August. So the next 4 months, and each sign will have their own reading. So Capricorn, you have quite a year ahead. I hope you're feeling the energy coming towards you and know that change will come to bring more positive things and basically, you know, whatever you want. Saturn comes in to bring you gifts, so enjoy that. It's the Santa Claus of the solar system here, bringing you gifts. So here we go for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Capricorn. All right, your current situation is the Six of Swords. And the immediate influence is the Page of Cups. Your destiny is the Wheel of Fortune. Behind you, you have the Four of Wands and the more recent past, Temperance. Wow, nice reading. Coming up energy here is the Sun. You're represented by the Emperor. The people around you are the Five of Wands. Your hopes here is the Page of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands as the outcome with the High Priestess. So you definitely have change coming in. You have here Sagittarius, you have Leo represented, you have Taurus, you have Aries, you have fire and earth and air, and cups. You have all the elements here, but I do feel that it could certainly be a fire sign that you're dealing with, okay? Because you have all three fire signs, plus you have fire as an element, pretty strongly indicated, but I just feel like you could be, I have an overarching feeling like there's a fire sign or somebody that has fire heavily dominating their chart. So you're moving on from something and you have an offer coming in. I definitely think if you haven't been contacted by an ex, they have been thinking about you. They have been wondering about you. They have been nostalgic and thinking of the past and how they're moving forward and how to reestablish a connection with you. They're definitely interested, you know, with this Page of Cups. It's also all about manifesting. So what do you want to do? I wonder for some of you if travel may be something that you're toying with, but it seems unrealistic, you know, kind of like, well, when is this going to open up? I'd like to leave again, but I know if I tell anyone, they'll think I'm nuts. You know, I'm getting that for somebody here, that you've just got this feeling of wanting to go out and see the world and move forward. And, but I definitely feel like I said, there was a relationship here and there's love here. And I think it was serious. I think the relationship had a foundation that felt like it was going to last and it didn't for some reason. Things changed, you know, the energy shifted in it. But you, in your destiny, and this is all about being divinely guided, okay? This is not fate where you have no control over what's happening. This is about your path and your ability to incorporate your own free will into it. So we have to keep that in mind. Again, this is a huge manifestation card of infinite abundance. That's what your destiny is. And like I said, I think this next year is going to rock your world. It will be a year to remember. But it's definitely a fortunate time, and it's a turning point. And this is where I feel like you do have a turning point where with this relationship, it's either going to, you're either going to resume and it will run the distance, or you'll be done for good and there won't be any other chances. It's very cut and dried. So, you know, it's really about knowing when to hold on and when to let go. But know that something better is coming towards you, a better, like I said, a better energy is coming forward. And this is just like a very good luck charm to have. It's a great card to have in that position Now, like I said before, behind you, you have this Four of Wands, and it may have been an engagement that was broken off. For some of you, if you're knowing that's you, then this is for you for sure. It was of a very serious nature, or it was a situation where one person wanted to be married and they were kind of almost pestering the other person about it, and it got to be too much. And it didn't end up coming to fruition. But I definitely feel like it was a serious enough relationship where marriage was a serious conversation. It was a very targeted goal by one person at least. And that, again, is in the distant past. So when that didn't come to fruition, I think there was a fairly long period of time of not talking and not just not having any contact at all, which has been painful because I think that the two of you were very close. So in the more recent past, you have Temperance, and this is Sagittarius energy. And I feel like a lot of you have had to get some self-control. And with all the uncertainty that we've had in the world, it's not just emotional self-control, but it's self-control with eating too much, with sleeping too much, with spending too much, and just really reining everything in. But this is a major, major healing card too. So I do feel like if somebody here had an engagement that was broken off and they were very heartbroken about it, you had to do major healing because it was a wound, a serious wound. And so there's been a lot of like back and forth though with it in terms of just a lot of emotional back and forth, like, how did this happen? Why did it happen? Can it be repaired? It's a time, though, where you really benefit just from going within, letting things go and grow and letting go of all those questions because there really aren't any answers to them. When we ask, why did this happen? It really has more to do with what is the purpose of this life and what should I be doing next? What is my purpose here, so you go from Temperance, which I really love this with the lilies in the background and the sun that's coming up out of the mountains here, right into the sun. And this is the energy coming towards you. So in the more, in the upcoming future here, you have such a beautiful energy coming in. And this is all about success and harmony and victory and, really feeling in balance, but just feeling that love. So for those of you that have felt like you've been kind of stagnant, this illuminates everything. But it's also going to give you the ability to really see clearly and take inventory in your life. I don't see the moon here that keeps everything hidden, but the sun brings everything out into the light. So I do, like I said, feel like this person is going to come forward, and they're going to come forward with honesty and being able to become transparent about what was really going on with them. And they want to be done with conflict. They don't want to rehash the past as much as just move forward. So if you're asking, is this going to be a sustainable relationship? The answer is yes, it absolutely will be. But we have to be able to let go of the past here. It's really about taking the opportunity as it presents itself. But there's complete freedom here. We've got this beautiful baby who's completely without a stitch of clothes and these huge sunflowers. I mean, it's really one of the most lovely cards in the deck. But you are represented here by the Emperor, and this is definitely a power player. I mean, you've got, I think that the destiny of the relationship really resides with you, with the Wheel of Fortune and with this together. It's really going to be up to you, Capricorn, and what you want to see happen here. And I think you're going to be tough. I don't think it's going to be just, come back in and I believe you right away. I think you're going to put this person through the screws a little bit, and not showing a lot of emotion here and wanting to kind of, make a head over heart decision here and looking at things logically. But again, it's all about honesty. This is somebody with integrity. The Emperor is somebody with integrity who expects it from other people. And so in that regard, there's not going to be a lot of codependent stuff where, you're willing to do anything just to get this person back. That's not going to happen at all. They definitely want to be done with conflict, and this is a change card. If they were somebody who was very stubborn before and like resistant, they see now that doing things that way has not gotten them anywhere. And they are definitely wanting to leave their old ways behind and be taken seriously for the changes that they've been making. And it's not going to be easy. It isn't, because you have to have some time to be shown that a person is different. But they're going to come forward with a serious offer here. And also, too, for you guys, in terms of the money front, you're definitely going to have money coming forward. Stability is going to be offered here. And it'll be a time where you may have found that the restrictions you put on yourself have really paid off, and that you've got more money than you realized you would have. He offers a bit of luck, too, with this. And it definitely could be, like things just line up where financial dealings seem to just come into line and it seems effortless. Even passive income starts to flow. If you've written a book and it didn't really get off the ground, you may find now that people have been purchasing your book more and you're seeing some royalties. For somebody out there, they might be an Amazon partner where they've been reviewing products or linking products to something on YouTube. It's something like that, and they're starting to see royalties from that too. So, or it's telling you to start doing that if you haven't been linking things and you've got some kind of source of income, like I said, YouTube or a blog or something like that, to start linking that, because you're leaving money on the table. Forever that's for. I'm just hearing money that's being left on the table. So this is about being careful with money, but again, there's luck here too. So it's time to put down the burden, okay? The thing is, liars don't heal, okay? And so if somebody's been dishonest, their biology knows it. It makes a profound mark on their entire life map when they've done this. And it's time for this person to put this down. You've got a 10, which is a conclusion of a cycle. And then this 2 here with the High Priestess. This is about trusting your own psychic abilities, but also the truth coming out. If somebody's been hiding their feelings, which I think is definitely part of it, I think that for the people that had a serious relationship that ended, that person didn't want it to. I mean, at the time they did, but they quickly retracted that, and they were too proud to come forward at the time. But they've had enough time now and enough work on themselves to see that that there's real love there. And with these wands, there's 10 of them here, right? And they're all sprouting. They're all sprouting new growth. When they're able to put that burden down of the past, new things will come in. New things, it'll be clear communication. It will be honest, integrous communication. So let's hear from Abraham Hicks, Money and the Law of Attraction. Shortages of time or money are perceptual. If you're feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort would be to focus upon better feeling thoughts and do more things that make you feel good. Your time is a perceptual thing, and even though the clock is ticking the same for everyone, your alignments affect your perception as well as the results that you allow. As you observe the enormous differences in the effort that people apply and the results they achieve, you have to conclude that there is more to the equation of achieving than action alone. Yeah, it's absolutely in the way that you're feeling, because that's your vibrational indicator. So if you don't feel very good, guess what manifests around you? Things that you don't like very much. Here's just a Whisper of Love Oracle card. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. So with this love that's coming in, definitely it's okay to be kind of a hard-ass, stern emperor kind of a type, but also allow the person to know that you care, because otherwise it can close the door completely. So I love you so much, Capricorn, and I will be back next week for your seasonal tarot check.